What is going on, everybody? It is the Wrestle Dipper here. Man, I got a lot to talk about today. I just got done watching the last edition of TNA Impact, and it was the No Surrender edition, which was pretty cool. You know, seeing how they're only running 4 pay-per-views this year. It was definitely a nice little treat. We got some good quality matches in there, and we're going to talk about that. But for all you hear about the dip, today I am dipping on Redseal Wintergreen. That's right, Redseal Wintergreen long cut. Now, I don't see a whole lot of dip videos about this on YouTube, so you know, maybe this will definitely get me seen. But the thing is this is a quality dip. You know, it ain't got a lot wrong with it. It gets a bad impression because it's in a plastic can, so people tend to think that it's real awful or something, you know, like Kayak or you know, Longhorn all comes in plastic tins. But Redseal, it's a little different, so we're going to talk about that. But first things first, let's get cracking, let's get back, and let's pack a lip. Alright, we got a nice little fatty we're gonna stick in there, so So anyhow, back to the topic at hand. TNA Impact, definitely a good show. We kicked off with a pretty big bang. We had the knockouts, which they started out in the Battle Royal. They had like Brittany and, you know, some of the more known knockouts are there. But my favorite standouts of the night were Havoc. Man, that is one hell of a wrestling. That's a big girl, but she's definitely one of my favorite. Need Mud Jug to spit in. I'm spitting in the real tree hardwoods again. You know, I just dig this Mud Jug. I don't know. Ever since I got it, I got others, but you know, nah, I like this one the best. But anywho, knockouts are real good. You know, I like watching Rebel, the beautiful people. Gail Kim wasn't involved in that match, but she's definitely one that will take it home for the team. You know, definitely a real good match. Havoc came out on top in that one. It was definitely real good. Havoc, she seems a little slow. I kind of related to the female Abyss, but we'll see what time how she does. Next up, man, we had a ladder match. But in my opinion, and probably everybody else's opinion as well, they are the best tag teams that have ever been on the Squared Circle. Team 3D, the Dudley Boys, Team Extreme, whatever you want to call them. You know, they've been around the bend a while. They've been in many different companies. They're real good. They're entertaining to watch. Bully Ray is definitely a TNA staple, and I hope he stays there. The Hardys, I'm not crazy about Matt. Jeff's a real entertainer. I like to watch Jeff go, you know. They put on a good quality ladder match. And the Wolves, man, let me tell you something. If the WWE ever gets a chance to sign these guys, they're the ones to sign up. The Wolves are definitely a tag team to be reckoned with. They are very entertaining. They know a ton of moves. They work together so well. I mean, I would love to see them in the WWE one day. You know, TNA, they know how to put on a show. They seem to go back to the more attitude formula of wrestling, or the WCW. It's got a real WCW feel, ECW feel to me. Maybe that's because of Taz, you know. But real good show so far, you know, throughout it. I was highly entertained. The promos were top notch. The writers over there are incredible. I definitely give a thumbs up to TNA. They should keep going with what they're doing. It's working. You know, they had a match with Samoa Joe and Homicide in the X Division title on that. And if that was not one of the most entertaining matches that I have seen all year, there was like 3 people chanting out in the crowd boring, and I was like, these guys are nuts. They're not even watching the show if they think this shit's boring, because that was a hell of an entertaining match. Samoa Joe and Homicide, that was a good one, real good one. You know, they kept on with the Samuel Shaw and Gunner storyline. You know, that's been going on for a minute now. I'm sure it's coming to another climax. Samuel Shaw's talking about being infatuated with somebody else. Is it just me, or does Samuel Shaw remind you of Dexter? I'm just saying. You know, I don't know. But, you know, the main match was Bobby Roode and Bobby Lashley, the 2 Bobbies. And, you know, they were, that was pretty good. Could have been better. Bobby Roode knows how to put on a show. Bobby Lashley, he tries, man. You know, he's a busy guy. He just got out of doing some Bellator fight or something like that just a month ago or something like that. And you know, I really give it to Bobby Lashley and Bobby Roode for putting up a pretty decent match. Again, could have been better. There's a few missed spots in there, but pretty good. On the TNA news, a couple things coming out. I saw a picture floating around. Brodus Clay in the TNA 6-sided ring. Now that's very interesting. Brodus Clay, I've always believed Brodus Clay with the right gimmick and the right push can do big things. And in TNA, I think he's going to get that. This picture doesn't appear to be fake. Apparently it was taped over some tapings that they were doing. And we'll see how that plays out. Next, they said that they had a famous Indian wrestler that they're going to debut soon. No, that could be a ton of people. If I put my bets on it, I'd say it's going to be Jinder Mahal. You know, he's well known. He didn't get the right push in the WWE. He got stuck in a crappy gimmick, and we'll just have to see how that one plays out. So, anyways, back to my Dippin' Brotherhood over here. I would like to talk about this Redseal Wintergreen. If I had to give it my my overall rating, this is an 8 out of 10 dip. Very good stuff. You really can't beat the price, especially when you got a coupon. Pick them up at GoRedSeal.com. I mean, I get log coupons and I get canned coupons. The taste of this stuff is just great. I mean, I give it a taste of 9 out of 10. Real good quality. Again, I see these on trial all the time for $2.99. I mean, pick them up. I mean, Redseal, give them a whirl, especially if you're on a budget. You know, I'm not usually on a budget, but this right here definitely, even so, I still like it. The presentation, like I said, it's in a plastic can, so that might throw some people off as being a cheap dip. But it is made by U.S. Smokeless, who makes the 2 best quality dips out there. That is Copenhagen and Skull. Now, I might get a lot of haters on the Skull part, but let me tell you something about Skull. Skull doesn't get near the credit that they deserve. They make great tasting dips. However, they just don't match up in the nicotine department. People have been dipping for a long time on something stronger. They want something like Grizzly. But, you know, it's whatever. It's each their own, you know. I'd just rather be dipping than smelling them cigarettes everywhere. It makes me nauseous. Packability 7 out of 10. You know, at times I have a little trouble packing it. Maybe it's because these cans are just packed so freaking tight. And when you crack them, they're just packed to the brim. You know, nicotine, I get a decent amount of nicotine, nothing to fucking whine about. I mean, if I pop in a big old fatty first thing in the morning, I'm going to be buzzing, that's for sure. You know, price, 6 out of 10. I mean, some places that's a little more expensive. Some convenience stores, man, they want to charge you a fortune for these things, and it's ridiculous. But a good quality convenience store, for the most part, it's around $3 most of the time. You know, again, overall quality, good stuff. Again, I'd like to say that I am Wrestle Dippler 316, and I'm hoping that you all enjoy my videos, and we'll see what happens. Let's get some likes and some subscribes on there and some comments, and we'll talk about some more things in the future. SmackDown review and Night of Champions prediction coming this week. Also, I'd like to give a shout out to my my good friend NFL Predictor 316. He's also got a channel. We kind of joined forces and we're doing this ICT Sports Zone, and we got like this panel set up here, and we're gonna do our videos from here as best as we can. We're gonna get the best quality videos possible in a timely manner. So with that said, again, thank you. Like, subscribe, comment. It's been a lot of fun. I really appreciate it. Remember, NFL Predictor 316, ICT Sports Zone. Links will be below. Thank you. I'm out.